Oh god. Alright, so we got some natives to fix. That is the goal of this video, is to fix the natives and to finish releasing the UI. I have no idea how long this is going to take, but it should be pretty quick. So I just need to grab the native information from LP Discord, which is like there's a file for it. Then we're going to go through and check what natives we have. So that means that we need to go through each individual native that was changed, do a Control-Shift-F, and we'll find out where we end up. So, that being said, let's start. First one, can pet speak? Files to include, we just want to do source core. Probably this. Alright, and then let me check. Yeah, okay, so that looks like it's working correctly. Alright, so let's look for ones that I think we are probably using. A spotlight with shadows, set checkpoint scale, get entity pickup. Set blip display indicator on blip, maybe? Nope. Cache race, pause menu selection, I don't think that matters. Interior info. Let's just double check that, that's a no. A lot of natives actually that we have to go through here. Networking stuff. Get destroyer of entity. I'm still not seeing anything. Maybe this one is ped hair color valid. I don't know. Maybe. Okay, that's definitely not in there. Hair color valid. Ped blush color valid. Is ped lipstick body blemish valid? So there's a lot of these that are like. So we have set ped face feature. We only have one of these. This is now going to be set ped micro morph value. So it means we need to update the natives. So let me do that real quick, actually. Package. Natives 144, and we need to make. We just need to install the latest of all of these. So let's go to Alt V types, npm. Let's grab the latest ones. Vim install, save dev. Alt V types client at 227. Alt V types server 241, which is already that, but that's fine. We'll just put it in there. Types shared 126. 126 is already there, but we'll add it anyway. 126. Alt V types worker, which is 107. Alt V types natives. It says the natives were updated, but that doesn't make sense because the typings are from 7 months ago. That's interesting. That's going to complain until somebody pushes out the new natives, I think. So, what the fuck? Let me go check the actual, like, types. Alt-V. Natives, 7 months ago. That's interesting, because it's, like, not even... Hmm. Let me dig into this a little bit more. See what I can find. I'm looking into it. Natives. Ah. Or does this not apply to... This may not apply to what's currently available, which could be a problem in itself. Okay, maybe we can do it this way. So... I want to make it forward compatible. And I don't want to have to worry about what's actually available here. So if we just do an if on this... Like, is ped set ped micromorph value. Then we'll just pass it like this, because fuck it. Play stat start offline. Update stat. Is vehicle damaged? Does not apply here. So let's look at, okay, so somebody said that when they were pushing vehicles that was causing them to crash or something. What does that fall under? That probably falls under here. Nope, falls under here. Let's see, what natives are even used in here? Get global dimensions. Get model dimensions. Okay, so that's not in there. Having trouble finding stuff in this, so hold on. Let's do a new file. Stat boolean, start offline mode. Switch crime type. Interesting. Clear pet tasks immediately. Let me check if it's not in there. Okay. Disable control action. Is entity playing animation? No. Oh, shit. Is control just pressed? Set vehicle forward speed. No. It has entity collided with anything? No. Still no. Your pet tasks? No. I'm not really seeing anything. Hmm. What am I missing here then? Hmm. It's not really seeing. I only see the one here. That's actually the problem. It still applied it, so whatever, I guess. The real question is, what else is missing that I'm not seeing here? Huh. I'm not really seeing any issues with the pushing and stuff, so I guess it's like a non-issue. Alright, well let's finish up the rest of this then. I do need to fix some stuff though. Give me a second. In-game. Turn off the FPS counter. Okay, so I got a false up there in the top left. I don't know where the hell that's from. Let's go try and figure that out. Right there. The other thing I wanted to add was actually a way to get the player ID. Get that on screen too, because that's actually very handy to know your own player ID. Just need to figure out where I'm going to put it. Let's see. So we could probably put that somewhere in the top right, I think. Would probably be okay. Hello, how's it going? Seatbelt speed. Okay, so let's go to name tags because I don't remember what this is called. There's a way to get it, which is somewhere in here. There we go. So we want to take this and we want to put that in client. We're just going to register this as a new component, so can you tell me why Alt-V is crashing the whole time? I have no idea, dude. I have no idea. I'm not here to solve your problems, I'm here to solve my own problems. Let's put this up here. HUD view, register component. If it's a server that you're crashing on, then it's probably server code that's making you crash. That's all that can be said about it. Hey Flaviano, how's it going? Internal functions, default identifier. Favorite VTuber. Let's go. Yeah. How's it going, Leon? Let's sync this every like 5 seconds. It doesn't need to be synced that often. Identifier. Okay, so that's in there, and then let's just make this function real quick. When I start all view, when I click main menu, normal GTA Online settings pop. Have you followed the troubleshooting guide? There's a big troubleshooting guide that makes you go through so many steps to make sure that everything is correct. Did you follow the troubleshooting guide? All the way through, like to the point where you've uninstalled the client, you have uninstalled your game, you've deleted all the files inside of your game folder, you have started it as administrator, you have reset your Rockstar local settings inside of your documents. There's so many things. No, I can't uninstall the game. Okay, well, I guess you haven't tried everything then. So I suggest you try everything. As you tried everything you can try except uninstalling and reinstalling the game and clearing all the files that could potentially be conflicting with your GTA 5. That's like the one step that you have to do. And it kind of sucks, but you may have to re-download it. Just part of the process. Forgot what I was doing. Fuck. Hold on. Name tags. Alright, grab this. Get synced to meta. And we're going to pass that into client. Pass that to the internal thing. Except it's not that one. We want to pass it actually like this. Prop name. Alt player. Local, get synced meta. Player synced meta. Okay, so we have that there. All right, so that should be passing identifier information to the HUD now. So when I crash on server, it's server issue. It most likely is, in most cases. Because if it's unperformant code, then it's likely going to crash you. Like, I've had Athena run for days at a time. Like, the server and my client just connected to it, and it just runs in the background on my PC. And I've never crashed. So it's like, what's going on with the code base? You know what I mean? Okay, so let's go in here. We're adding identifier in here. Let's just make it like identifier 999. All right, now let's set up some stuff because we're going to need to be able to modify all this. Close to the right, don't save. All right. Okay, so we have this, and now we need to make it show up somewhere. And we need to also scale the HUD and stuff, but I'm going to do that after this first part, I guess, where we need to modify or add the identifier to the screen or whatever. Where should we put it, though? Maybe just in the top center? Or we could put it on the second page, which also might make more sense. We could just put it where this is. Or I mean, this is what I mean. So maybe we'll do that. Yeah, let's put it on the second page. It just makes sense. What was the last element that was on there? Clock. Okay, so let's put it in between bank and stuff. Identifier. And we'll set this to value. And let's look up an icon for this, which is going to be a user maybe? Icon user 2? Identifier. Here. Fire. Fire. Okay, and I accidentally closed the one thing that I needed. Let's see if that even loads. Oh, it does. Okay. So hit F2. There's our identifier. So now we have a way to know what our current ID is, which I think is really necessary. Okay, so am I missing anything? I know we have like microphone and stuff in there too. I guess the last thing is like, oh, I guess I left this open. I guess the last thing I need to do is, oh my gosh, what is it called? We need to add scaling, right? It needs to scale based on the size of the browser. And not gonna lie, it's been a minute since I've done that, so I'm gonna have to look that up. Page size scaling. Forgot what it's even called. It's called like screen size or some shit. What's it called? Media queries. Let's look up a sweet beginner's guide. Okay, so we want a max width media query, and we want to put that in here, and we're just going to scale like everything just based on that. So like if we look at not just like wrapper chat, I think it's like the status bars and stuff. We want to scale that just based on that. Stat wrapper, yeah. Okay, so we're gonna do this. Status bars, scale 720. Actually, let's make it 1280. Didn't appear to work. Status bars, info bars. Speedo placement, maybe? No, I don't know if that matters. Vehicle bars. Leave the vehicle one alone. I think that one's fine. It's mostly these ones. But it doesn't appear to be working. Oops. Okay, there we go. So we actually want to do status bars scale 0.9. Info bars, I think we can leave that alone, because there is no... We just want the scale for that, yeah. Okay. And it doesn't like that either. Okay, very cool. Is this even necessary? And what's even crazier is that the top pixels are just like completely fucked. That's cool. What are we missing then? Margin top. Status bars. We're doing padding of 24. Need to be able to see what I'm looking at. Okay, so it's like... So even when you scale it, it doesn't care. It's just going to scale it into the box. What I need it to do is actually stick to the top. Still doesn't give a shit. Okay, very cool. All right. So what are our other options here? That doesn't matter. Okay, so you can move it that way. What can I use for scale? That doesn't work. So it's just based on this value then. So if we do 8.5. Okay, so maybe it's... I don't know if we can get the... So if we do 100 view height times 0.85, what is that going to give me? Oh, we got to do calculate on that. Bad. Okay, not quite. Can I do negative? Nope, that's not what we want. So maybe we just do the difference, which is just 15. And then we make it minus. I was really hoping that would work. What is scale based on then? What is scale based? CSS. So it's based on the 24. So it's 24 pixels. There's 0.85 of that. And then I think we just want to subtract it. Okay, that's actually close. Was it actually 24 though? Or is it... There's like a padding somewhere. It is 24. Okay. That's not bad. Okay, so if we change this to 5, it's not quite right. Let me check something here. It's padding on all sides, so maybe it's actually just 48. It's not. Alright, I mean, it doesn't look bad, though. And when we make this bigger... It scales automatically. You can't really see it, but it does scale. And that's just based on width, so. So at least it'll scale it down, and then it looks like the positioning is slightly off. Maybe I can just do... move the padding on it. Except on the right. Maybe... no, that's not gonna work. So let's do... if I'm not mistaken, that's how it works. Yeah. Maybe we need to do an important on there too. Okay. I think that looks pretty good. So that's the scaled down version. The full screen one is obviously going to be much, much bigger. In game, it looks terrible and looks completely wrong. So let's try and figure out why it looks that way. Oh no. Is it because of the height? No? That's so strange. I love it though. Like there it's just fucked, but in game, it's just not really... I hate that this is a thing. Alright, let's change our strategy, because this is not going to work. Really hoping I don't have to apply it to all of them. That would really suck. Yeah, that would suck pretty fucking hard if I have to do this. Hey, what are you up to today? We're finishing getting the HUD done so we can get it pushed out. I've done like very small changes to the natives that are currently supported. There's no typings for them yet, so I have to do a workaround for the time being so that we can have the correct type, I guess. But anyway, that's where we're at today, I guess. Bar shadow, huh? Bar shadow. Not sure if I'm able to actually scale that, to be completely honest. Check. What is this? This is a icon, so maybe I can do stat icon. Then icon. And then we change the font size. Bill doesn't want to take it. Okay, so that means we have to do changes inside of here to make it accept scaling. Fuck. Okay, at least that'll let us have that now. No, it doesn't. What the fuck? It still doesn't give it. It's not even going to give it to me to let me change the size. It's so dumb. Font size? Maybe I'm crazy? Hold on. Yeah, I'm still having issues with it. Okay. Font size, this pixels. Yeah, what the fuck? Just doesn't like this, I guess. Maybe I can just apply it. Oh, there we go. Okay, it's taken that one now. Okay. Oh, that's so weird. Alright. 13 would be okay. Alright, so this needs to... I need to see if I can apply this to everything. I'm hoping I can. Doesn't look like that's gonna be the case. Oh, yeah, we can. Fuck yeah. Alright, now I don't have to apply it to everything. Oh, thank God. I'm over here thinking this is gonna be a fucking nightmare if I have to do this. Okay. So that is gonna let me scale that. The other thing that I need to fix is the key press, the key info. Because we have like a margin on it, I believe. Yeah, we have what is it? We have opacity font weight, minimum width. Is it a minimum width thing? Might be a minimum width thing. Exactly what it was. Cool. All right, so now we have this should be scaled correctly. In-game, also scaling pretty well. I'm digging it. It looks pretty good. All right. So we have the scaling for all the HUD and stuff based on whatever the size of your screen is. It's fantastic. That's exactly what we wanted. Alright, sweet. The only thing that I don't like is the border radius on... Or the border, I guess. Is it the border? Border? It's not those. I think it's this. Pulling inside a bar shadow. It's 6 pixels, and instead we should probably make it like 2. If it even takes it. It might not take it. It did take it. Only other issue is... The boxes on the outside, the fill boxes and stuff, are a little too small. Guess I'm kidding myself. No, that's not what we want. What's it called? It's called fill. We want the fill to be slightly bigger. See if it'll take that. Let's see. Fill, and that's inside a bar. Inside a bar, we have overflow hidden. Let's just comment this out for a second so I can see what the heck I'm looking at. Shit, that's not what we want. Fill 36. Doesn't even matter. Okay. Bar shadow, fill 50. Oh, it might be because of this? No. Oh no, we have to apply some important, I forgot. Because we're overriding all this stuff that's below this. Okay, and then we can do translate. Transform, translate x minus pixels. It's too much. Still too much. It's like 5. Like, we don't need much. Okay, and then the question is, why are the other ones not taking this into account? Is it because, no, it's got heightened stuff, so... Comment this out real quick. No, it's definitely there. Oh, we need to probably do that. Doesn't seem to matter, though. It's also called fill, right? Yeah. Maybe it's having an issue with... Maybe it doesn't like this. Maybe we can do left like minus 5 pixels. There we go. Alright, so that makes sure that everything is in there correctly, and then we can just go through and hide everything again. So hide that. That. There we go. Alright, so it's all in there. I do believe that's correct. Yeah, I think that's that'll work. Okay. So that's all in there. And now we have the HUD, I think, is as ready as it can be for now. And everything's updated correctly, so... All right. So let's take these changes and apply them to Core HUD because Core HUD is going away. It's getting replaced. So this is actually going to become Core HUD, which means we need to make the name HUD. So this becomes HUD. And here we just make this HUD. And then we can just do delete that for HUD. And okay. Think anything else matters there? Let's try and load it. Oh wait, we gotta do client side. Page name HUD. And then let's try and run it and see where we end up. Hey SMJ, how's it going? Alright, so we got the HUD. It's under the new page, which is what we wanted. Everything's working the way it should be. Okay. So that means that this is getting pushed into a branch, and then we're going to merge this branch into another branch, and then we're going to merge that branch into master. Mostly because there's like a small native patch, and I think we need to actually get that. 0 strict typings. Oh wait, no M. Add HUD interfaces. It's gonna actually, there it is. I was like, Jesus, why is this taking so long? Yeah, I forgot to commit. That's okay. There's other things I had to commit first. Push origin 360 strict typings. Okay, so now we're gonna go merge that branch and we do that because that's gonna be fun. Let's see. We're gonna go to GitHub, and I'm not gonna show you what I'm doing because I don't do that. And this is gonna get merged into 360. I think will be fine. That dot makes me eat shit, man. Hey man, it is what it is. I always do that. I do that except on like work stuff. So if it's my own stuff, I'm definitely just gonna commit all. Alright, so that's going 360. And we can delete this branch. And then we're gonna go to 360, tracking PR. And we're going to fix some stuff because we have some issues with master at the moment. So let's do a live merge conflict fix. Ooh. So we'll do get checkout 360. We're going to do get full origin 360. Okay. And is there even a merge conflict? It doesn't really look like it. Get full origin main. Oops, it's master. I forgot. Let's merge from master here. Oh, there's our merge conflict. Oh man, this is a hard one. Oh. Alright. Fix merge conflict. And now we're going to push it over to 360. Merge conflicts fixed. Now we're going to push it down into... Oh, we need to check the barbershop. Let me do that really quickly. Because somebody was saying that female characters do not work for some reason. And I'm not going to lie, I don't think I actually tested that. So let me go check. Hey, I use whatever GitHub recommends. This thing is this repository is over 2 years old, so. Oh shit! Wait. All right, so let's go find a barbershop. Barbershop. Let's go here. Next thing I'm doing is the fucking chat input. It's driving me crazy. It's enough that's pissed me off. So I'll probably do that next. Make it non-CEF for the input. Ah! What is this? Cannot read property type of undefined. What is going on here? Let's see. So we have we have, what am I missing here? So the data, let's go find out what we're missing. Let's take a look. Server. All right, so let's just kind of walk through what's happening. Oh, we got a view error. What's up here? Oh, it's not even in here anymore. Okay. Do we need character? We don't need character. Let's get rid of that. Okay, so let's walk through what's happening. So when we enter a barber shop, we are doing a interaction, and an interaction means that we are going to open something, which is this. So when we open something, we are looking to get the player's information. Now the thing is, what is making this player's information specifically super fucked up? Because it's obviously not pulling the right data and something is missing. So let's find out what that means. So we hit E, and let's verify the data that we have here. We have, that's correct. We have the DLC, we have the hair, we have the eye indexes. We've got everything there that we could possibly need. Okay. So that's good. So now the next question is, why is the barbershop seeing undefined for type? So let's go take a look and see what that means. So if we go to the barbershop, and there should be something in here called type, right? We have quite a few things that are called type. Is it because the nav index is beard? And this is supposed to be 0? And let me think. Did we do something to navigation that we shouldn't normally do? Ah, yep, that's the case. All right, so what we want to do is if nav index, for whatever reason, is ever greater than the navigation options, which is going to be this dot navigation dot length. We're going to set nav index to 0. Hey, Radiance. So that should fix the error entirely, so let's give it a shot. Oop, wrong one. So now, when we go in here and we access this, we get the values that we want, which is great. Okay, so we fixed the error there. All right, so I'm just going to write a quick little change log on this. Refactoring for strict typing support. Work in progress. Fix female barbershop error. redesigned core HUD. That is our changelog. I could also added player ID, added F2 to cycle HUD displays. Added death state to core HUD. Added player ID to core HUD updates. Let's put that in updates as well. Changed icon important filter for trying to think of all the stuff that was done in here. I could put that up here actually. Okay. Add changelog fix barbershop. All right, so let's just slam that into the master branch. Source web views. So source web views is a lot of the core functionality that exists in Athena. So this actually handles all of your page management. So inside of app here, we have all these various components that are being toggled on and off. So with something like the simple HUD, we could actually mix it with 2 pages at once. So that's going to let us do something like this. So if I go like that and I open 2 pages at once, we have support for that. So if I show you the simple browser localhost, so you'll see that we're able to, oh, give me a second. Is it gonna, oh, it's because I don't have the server running. Let me run it. So source web views is just like it's like a big page manager with a lot of default components that are used by all the other plugins and that kind of thing. So let me refresh this. So we can combine different pages together. Okay, this isn't a good example here. It's because simple HUD isn't a thing. Let's make it HUD. All right, so we have this. Inventory is actually needs to be on top. So we have a background image. So we're able to combine like multiple pages together. You can kind of see we have some, yeah, it's like layered components. We have some of the inventory in here. It's kind of fucked up because we're overlaying things that shouldn't be overlaid. But we could do like an inventory, and then let's just say we do, what's another one? Bank or ATM. So you can actually layer things together like this and have them all on top of each other. It doesn't really matter what it is. You can actually do quite a bit of them. But we have that support built into the framework itself, so we can, you know, we can just do shit like this if you want to do shit like this. In most cases, it's completely unnecessary to do something like this. But the only things that are currently actually overlaid, so like pages, normal pages, which everybody uses, are usually not overlaid. They're usually their own thing. So in this instance, inventory is its own thing. You know, like in game. Oh. Here. I can't type reconnect. So like we have the character select thing. This is just one page, right? And then here we have quite a few things going on. We have chat, which if you actually check your F8 console, it's going to tell you what it is. It's an actual overlay. So a chat is an overlay and a HUD is an overlay. These are like optional things that you interact with. While like pages are usually something that it's going to replace both the chat and the HUD itself. So if I open the inventory, we'll see it disabled overlays, but it actually just opened inventory instead, and it kept audio in the background. So we're able to like go between these different things based on that. But as far as inventory redesign coming, I don't know when I'm doing that yet. I mean, I already had a design for it, so soon, I guess. But the whole inventory rework is going to take a shitload of work, so... But yeah. But that being said, the barbershop stuff was pushed out for fixes. But yeah, anyway. Inventory is the most hectic thing. I don't know if you know what happens in inventory, but it's quite a thing. Like if you've ever looked at the inventory code, it's something. It is something. Like here's the inventory code, if you're curious. Also, that's interesting that it's not finding shared. It's right here. Reload project. How is the wait? What? How is the world is doing? The world is I don't even know. Oh my gosh. Someday you'll get ARM tracking. Anyway. But yeah, inventory code, just a little bit. Just a little bit of things to fix if I do redesign it. Let alone the other inventory code, which is just about the same to make everything tick. But yeah, it's quite a bit for making that kind of thing. Anyway. Why do you guys always come in here and do this shit? You like completely derail the chat. I fucking hate it. Like we were having conversation and now it's just like nah. Anyway, I don't think there's anything else that I wanted to work on with this today. Everything else that I want to do is going to take way too much time today. And I don't think it's something that I'm going to do on stream. What I am going to do, though, is go to master, and I'm going to pull master down. And I'm going to check out a new branch. Why is it being all weird? So we're already up to date. There we go. And then we're going to make the new branch, which is going to be 370. And we're just going to bump the version, so that'll be the one that people can throw PRs into. Create 370. And then we're going to push to 370. Somebody just rang my doorbell. Other than that, git push, git checkout, git add, git commit, git push. Yeah, that's it. So now I just need to make the tracking PR and we're good to go. Three 370. Okay. Alright, I am done for today for my one thing that I wanted to do, which I did do that. That being said, I will probably see you guys later. Anyway, have a wonderful evening. Which IDE do I use? I use VS Code. It's just a default theme. It doesn't look like what you're thinking. It's just this. Anyway, I'll see you guys later.